Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make spring rolls, or also known as egg rolls. I'm going to use chicken to make this today and vegetables. So let's get started. In a bowl I will first take 200 grams of plain flour, and to this I will add around 40 grams of corn flour. Next I'm going to add is one whole egg. Alright, and salt as per your taste. I'm slowly going to stir this by adding water. So I will start with about half a cup of water, half to 3/4 cups of water, and see that's stirring. Now the kind of consistency that I need is how we make crepes, that thin. How crepe is made, that kind of consistency the batter needs to be. Make sure there is no lumps. You stir it nicely. So the batter consistency is going to be a little thinner than regular pancake batter. So you guessed it right. So we're going to be making egg rolls or spring rolls using crepes. Another easier way to spring rolls. Now as you can see, the batter is nicely beaten up and the consistency is not very thick. It's slightly thinner than regular pancake batter consistency. So I'm going to keep this aside and start making the filling first. Alright, and let this proof. The vegetables that I will be using today will be carrots, one medium size cabbage, and spring onion, Chinese spring onions. Alright, I'm going to first cut them into slices and then get back to you once it's done. Alright, we're going to be cutting the cabbage thin slices like so. Can you see how it is? This way, thin. Next, I'll show you how to cut the carrots. You first, after you peel your carrot, you slice them thinly sideways. Okay. Once you cut them thin like these, into this shape, what you do is you put them all in one side and then cut them into juliennes. See? Chop them into juliennes. Alright, there you go. My vegetables are all cut and ready. Alright, I did forget to add one capsicum, so I'm going to slice that as well and put it. Okay, alright. My hot oil first, I'm going to start with carrots. And the cabbage. I'm going to cook the cabbage and carrot first, because these two vegetables take longer to cook. Okay, so I have my carrot and my cabbage. I'm going to mix that first. What I'm doing is also adding very thin slices of this green chili, which is so thick and big. It It's non-spicy and it almost does the work of a bell pepper or a capsicum. Okay. Next, what I've done is I made a well in between the vegetable, and to that I'm going to add my ground chicken. Okay, just about 200 grams, not too much, just so that I have chicken flavor in my vegetable. So here you go, 200 grams of ground chicken. I'm going to let this slightly cook. Chicken cooks really fast, so you don't really have to, cook really, separately and stuff. You just put it in the center here and it should do the trick. Alright, and all the juices, the vegetable will absorb it. So let this cook now for the next 5 minutes and I'll get back to you. Now let's start with the seasoning part of it. First thing, I'm going to season it with a little bit of chicken powder. That's about 1.5 teaspoon of chicken powder, and I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. And lastly, I will use 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Now let's stir everything. As you can see, the chicken mince has almost cooked the vegetable as well. So I'm going to start keep cooking this and mix it now all together. I'm going to let this cook until all the liquid from the vegetable, the chicken, and everything dries up and becomes nice and dry. Not to worry as well, because these are egg rolls, so keep in mind that they're going to be that the entire thing will be cooked again. So if you think that the chicken will remain raw and stuff, not to worry. As you can see already here, it's already cooked, the chicken. And if it is uncooked, it will get cooked when it's frying. When the vegetable is fried along with the pastry, it gets cooked as well. Alright? So I'm going to allow this now to cook until all the water, all the juices of the chicken, the vegetable is all dried out. Okay? I'll get back to you once it's done and show you how it looks like. Alright, it's been now like 10 minutes that I've been cooking this vegetable and chicken, and I've also added the spring onion as well, and you can see everything is now dried up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the gas and allow it to cool. Alright, so let's get back once the mixture or the filling that I've made right now cools down. Do try this at home, I'm sure you will like it, because these spring rolls or egg rolls that I'm making are better than takeaways. Alright, let's get back to you in the next 10 minutes. Let's move on to the next step of making the crepes. First thing, I'm going to lightly oil my pan. Okay. Then just turn the flame low. I'm going to take 2 spoons of batter and I'm going to roll it. Okay. done one side. I'm going to now flip it over to the other side. Okay. Okay, so now let's move on to the next step. The next step is to now make your parcels. Now these are the crepes that I made before. The chicken also has cooled down. I am first going to lay what I've prepared, the vegetable and chicken, and I'm going to nicely ensure that the crepe is all sealed well by using the same flour that I used to make the crepe. So I'm going to fold one here, and another here, so it's nicely sealed, and fold it from here. So make it into a nice parcel. So here you go. Parcel is ready, and I'm going to quickly then take it here, put it in my hot oil. Let's make one more. Take some of the filling. Ensure that you have nicely sealed the batter on the crepe. First, here, close it like an envelope. So here you go. I'm going to cook this until it's nice and golden brown and nice and crisp outside. Can you see how this one is turned up? I'll turn this side as well. Don't you think it's a better way of making these egg rolls? Instead of rolling them into thin sheets and wasting so much of time and energy, I rather make these crepes and fry them. It's so much easier and better and tastier. Try this and see. I'm sure you will love it and you will forget of takeaways. Alright, so I'm going to quickly now fry this one as well and serve it. Here you go. My egg rolls, spring rolls is ready. Look how delicious it looks. If you like the recipe, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to click on the like button and share the recipe. And also ensure that you don't forget the bell icon so that you get further notification about the next recipe that will be posted in my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will try this at home and enjoy it. You have so much of variation that you can use. Instead of chicken, you can use beef, you can use other meat as well. And if you do not want any meat, just use the vegetable. All right then, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Goodbye. I hope you will try this at home.